All right, John Jenkins joining us as the Dolphins are getting ready to take on the Baltimore Ravens. John, first of all, how you feeling about last week's performance? It looks like you guys checked a lot of the boxes.
I feel good. We feel good. You know, we've been putting in a lot of work. So, it's always a good thing when you come out with a win, especially the first week of the first game of the season, you know. So, I say everything is good.
Early on, they were having some success running the ball, and then you guys did a great job of adjusting and kind of keeping them in third and longs and things like that throughout. What was working for you guys last week?
The way how I see it is, it's the first game of the season. So you're building that camaraderie, right? Anything can happen. It doesn't define the season. It doesn't define the team. So it's just that we were the better team at that game. And it's never a really X and O situation. It's more so getting a job done. And I think that's what really helped us win the game, because a lot of the guys was on the same page and making plays and doing their job.
And you guys did a phenomenal job of really limiting them in that run game. Again, this week, obviously, you know, the run game is going to be absolutely enormous against the Ravens. You guys did a really good job last year. What do you got to do from last year to try to repeat that performance? Because that was one of the best performances last year. That was fun.
We just got to do our job. I mean, everything starts from the center of the ball all the way out to the numbers, you know. So long as we do what we need to do, you know, be disciplined and consistent with our assignments and our job and our responsibility, and then hopefully, you know, things turn out in our favor.
Is this the kind of matchup that you have to have almost that more disciplined pass rush than there is in most teams? Because Lamar is just one of those guys that if you give him one gap, that's it. You're giving up 10, 15 yards easily.
Yeah, Lamar, he's a very, very explosive. He's an elite player, you know. So we got to be we have to be disciplined. We have to stay on top of our assignments, and we can't allow him to get out there and do what he do best, right? So I think as long as we keep that in mind and keep that mindset, then, you know, all we got is 4 quarters and 3 hours.
You know, John, you guys gave him hell with that zero cover blitz. He's probably going to expect it again, and he's also going to want to beat it because he's going to want revenge himself, right? Because you guys, what you guys did that night, that was so impressive. Are you expecting a motivated Lamar and a motivated offense to make sure you guys can't do that to them again?
You know what? I look at it like this. You know, everybody, this is the mindset in the league. You'll hear it from any locker room. One day at a time, one game at a time. You know, what we did and how we did it last game, that was last game. So we just have to come out and then see what works for us, you know, because it doesn't matter if we decide to do whatever we decide to do as a scheme. It has to work, right? So, therefore, what we did last game was last game. And this game, as long as we do our job, as long as we handle our responsibilities and do what we have to do, then we got 3 hours and one game the next game.
I'm sure you saw the tape. He had some success throwing the ball. What do you guys got to do to make sure he doesn't have that again this week like he did last week against the Jets?
Yeah, like I said, he's an elite player, man, you know. We just got to keep doing our job, keep doing handling our responsibility, and stay disciplined. That's the only way. It's vanilla, but at the end of the day, the most disciplined team, the most consecutive team is the team to win, you know.
Okay, last week, we'll wrap it up with this. Your coach did something. I've been covering football for 32 years and going to locker rooms. I've never, ever seen a coach, even though you can admit, okay, this team is run by the offense. This team is run by the defense. I've never seen a coach say, hey, by the way, this is the offense's team. This is the defense's team. Because they're afraid of insulting the other side. And it's not that he was doing that. He's doing more of a motivation. But the bottom line is, nobody lies in the locker room. You guys see the film. You guys know who plays well. You guys know who. What does it say about your coach that he is brutally honest to talk about the way he talks about this defense, and at the same time, he wants to challenge the offense, something that I'm sure you guys are trying to support too?
We only as good as the player across from us, right? So when we go out to practice, if the guy across from us is giving us a good look and we're giving that player a good look, then that's how we become better and that's how we improve. And everybody knows that. So what I believe Coach McDaniel was doing was just acknowledging the fact that it's our team. It doesn't matter defense, special team, or offense. everybody has their hand in the pot and everybody want to get better, So I think he was just acknowledging us as it's our team, and everybody has some way, shape, or form has their hand in the pot, and that's how we all going to get better individually.
This is the big